Former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard had some very interesting comments on what she sees potentially happening to Christians under a Biden administration. We're going to get into those details really quick, guys. If you enjoy the daily content I put out for here on YouTube and you'd like to help support my channel and ministry, I recommend you sign up on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservative-truth. That link in the description right now gets you access to all the bonus content. Soon could be all the content the way things are going now. I mean, I'm getting hit with all kinds of warnings. So who knows how much longer I could be here. If you guys want to not only help support what I do, but also make sure you keep getting my content if I happen to disappear from this platform, then I recommend you sign up. Please also like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, Tulsi Gabbard's no longer in Congress, and look, she's got a D next to her name for Democrat, but I think that could be changing in the very near future because this was a woman who the Democrats did not want as their candidate at all. I mean, they did everything they could. I mean, Hillary Clinton said all that nonsense about her. And look, I think, and she's got a lot of policies right now, obviously, I don't agree with because as a Christian, myself as a conservative, but she could make this change. I could see this in her, and I could see her kind of going more to the right. But she talked in an interview here about the proposed new domestic tea laws. We're going to call them domestic tea laws. I think you guys know what I mean. I'm trying not to get in trouble here, okay? But they're proposing these new laws for domestic teas in the country, which, as you guys know, are, they classify as Trump supporters and Christians. So they want to do increased surveillance on them and go after these, these extremist type groups. And Tulsi Gabbard talked about this, and she said, well, what do they consider to be like a fringe group or an extremist group? Christians? Evangelical Christians? That was the first group she mentioned. And I caught that. And then from there, she goes on to talk about, well, obviously Trump supporters, conservatives in general. How about people that just have an American flag on the outside of their home or a sticker on their car? Those people would then be grouped in those domestic tea category. And they could be potentially rounded up. Now, this is all under a Biden administration. I mean, she's talking about it here. Somebody who's a supposed Democrat. Again, I don't think she'll be for much longer, though. But this is extremely concerning because this is exactly where this is all going. This message of unity, ladies and gentlemen, this is not real unity. I listened to it. There's an audiobook series. Some of you may have read the books, the Left Behind books. There's a really cool audio series of those books. It's actually available on YouTube. You can search it. And I actually had... being blind, it's perfect for people who are blind or vision impaired because they have a dramatized audio version of it. And they have like all 12 books of them are out there and you can listen. They're really good. It's like a movie for blind people, but it's like they give you all the action. So it's great. But the Antichrist talks about the same things that these Democrats are talking about. Now, he's preaching unity and coming together and peace and everything like that. But then he talks about his opposition and how those Christians are opposing him and how they need to be dealt with. It's the same exact verbiage and lingo that these Democrats are using now to call Christians domestic teas, which is exactly what Tulsi Gabbard is warning here. There's the bill in New York right now was proposed on the table. And I've talked about it, so I'm going to keep talking about it because not a lot of people are. That would give the governor, currently Andrew Cuomo, the right to round up anyone, detain anybody who is a risk to public health. And I'm not just talking about corona, because that's not even mentioned in the bill. If they deem you a risk to public health, you can be detained. Well, that might mean they could detain you for being a Christian as well. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, these times that we're living right now, this false unity, false peace that they're preaching, we're in the last days. Christ is coming back soon. Tulsi Gabbard's pointing it out. It's all about to come to an end. You can let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. I will put the link to the interview with Tulsi Gabbard in the description here if you guys would like to check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.